No, sir.
I shot somebody.
I assure you, sir, it wasn't me.
I'm glad of that, Cravat. I would not want to shoot you.
Very good of you, sir.
But I heard the most awful noise. There goes again.
There's a gentleman here to see you, sir.
Making a noise like that?
Yes, sir.
He's no gentleman.
Mr. Ali, sir.
Kindly inform him that I'm resting after a hard night writing my memoirs.
I think you ought to see him, sir. That is, if you wish to receive your old age pension.
He's not a member of the Labour Party.
On the contrary, sir, I think he's rather liberal in some ways. He's a local chief.
A what?
A sort of monarch.
You mean a king?
Yes, sir.
That's much better. Show him in.
Shall I show in his camel too, sir?
Yes, show it. Is what?
Shall I show that in too, sir?
Good heavens, no.
He claims it's a very special racing camel, sir, and not used to standing around in the sun.
Oh. Where do you usually put camels, Cravat?
Well, sir, somehow it's never risen before, sir.
Oh, stick it!
Yes, sir?
No, that'll never do. Was that it?
Yes, sir.
Then put it in Miss Thistle's tent.
What about Miss Thistle, sir?
It solves the problem. By the time she will return, Ollie will have left. It's quite brilliant. I'm proud of myself.
Very good of you, sir. I'll show in Mr. Ali, sir.
The old grey matter's really working this morning.
Ali of Arabia, sir.
Sheik!
Good morning, sir.
Cravat,
Sir.
you may retire to your room. I mean, your tent.
Thank you, sir.
But don't go too far. We may need refreshments. Be prepared.
Scout's honor, sir.
I am Sir Reginald Roots.
I know.
Is there something I can do for you?
I hope so. Yes. You're the big British sloop.
Well, yes, I am.
In English newspaper, the news of the world. I find many interesting stories.
There are many interesting stories in the news of the world.
I find one story about you.
It's a lie. I was just going to inform the artillery that they were shelling us rather than the enemy.
No. I read how you, the great sloop, solved the Chernington robbery.
Oh, that story.
And how you, single-handed, found the stolen diamonds and gave them back to Lady Chernington.
Yes, I did, didn't I? Of course, that was after I'd retired from the army. That was one of my best-known cases.
Well, welcome to my country then. Tell me, why are you here?
I'm writing a book. So it's a long story. It's about my experiences here many years ago. Actually, no. We chased across the whole northern end of Africa. And except for that one unfortunate misunderstanding, I was quite good at it. So I've returned to write about the great years of my life and to inform the world the real truth of the desert campaign. The hot, burning sands, the deep blue skies, the desert atmosphere, living in a tent. I suppose you have a tent somewhere.
No tent. I live in my city, in the palace.
Most of them have shockingly poor plumbing.
Reggie, I need your help. I'm getting married in the morning.
I see, yes. That's marvelous. You'd like me to give you away. I'd be delighted. I brought all the regimental stuff with me.
No, I do not think you understand. I would require your, professional assistance.
Marriage guidance?
Missing persons.
Who's missing?
My fiancés.
Fiancés? More than one, eh?
4.
I say, jolly good.
You are interested?
Yes, yes. Are these additions to the existing harem?
No, I'm a bachelor. But I'm 22 and must assume the duties and obligations of being a father to my people.
But you say all 4 of them are missing.
Yes, my beautiful sunflowers have petaled off somewhere. You must find it for me.
I'd like to find them for you, of course, but
You must find them for me.
I see your point.
I must be married. It is written. I must have children. I'm becoming older every second.
What do these girls look like? Oh, purely as a matter of interest. That's hardly a description, old thing. I mean 38, 23, 36.
36.
That's not age, it's... Perhaps he doesn't know. What color up here?
Hair?
That seems to ring a bell.
One has hair like the flaming sun. I call her Rusty. The other has tawny hair and deep green eyes. I call her Dusty. The third is Bridget. She is a beautiful Swedish blonde.
A regular United Nations. What about the 4th?
Oh, the fourth is Princess Fatima. She is the daughter of the Sultan of Oilra. I mean, Ayman. And I shall be everlastingly grateful to the British government if you will find it for us. Ali will allow you to sink another oil well, free from nationalization for at least a year.
You couldn't be more civil than that. There's just one minor point. Could you be a little bit more specific in the descriptions?
Of course. They're Americans.
Americans?
Except for the Princess Fatima, who of course wears the veil, and only can be described by the beauty of her lustrous eyes, as deep as the oil wells in her father's kingdom. And that golden complexion, the equivalent of gray, essay ether.
Is she wide or thin?
It varies. But the other girls, the 3 Americans, I can describe them perfectly and in great detail.
That would perhaps be more helpful.
Rusty, the redhead, is 19 years old.
19?
She has a pale complexion and freckles, about so high. Dusty has a beautiful creamy complexion and green eyes. She too is 19. And Bridget is a blonde, slim but ravishing. Rusty, Dusty, and Bridget were staying at the Club Mediterranean beach. It is where I first saw them. I can still remember it as if it were yesterday, instead of the day before. This is the way to outdo my brother, the young pretender who's trying to steal my oil and my throne. He only has one wife. If I have the full 4 permitted by the Quran, there will be no question as to the loyalty of my followers.
You mean they're not loyal?
My followers are loyal. At this moment, 1,000 men have surrounded your camp. I have only to blow this whistle, and mounted on their camels, they will sweep down on this encampment, destroying everything in it.
Don't blow the whistle, old chap. We'll see what we can do to find your fiancés. Mind you, since the Churlington case, I haven't been doing much in the detective business.
But you will go back to it.
Rest assured, old chap. Rest assured. I see where my duties lie. Now tell me a little bit more about the background of these girls. It must have been a lightning courtship.
Exactly. It was as in one of those old musicals with Rudolph Valentino, the handsome Arab sheik, seizes the young maidens and carries them off.
All three at once?
Oh, it seemed wiser to have that detail handled by my men. But once they were abducted from the hotel, I had myself introduced in the most formal manner and explained to the girls as nicely as possible that they would be queens and that they would be rich and all that sort of thing.
This is terrible. Ali, you can't go around... Well, I know you're a sheik and all that, but you can't go around abducting girls wholesale in that way.
I can't?
Certainly not.
Oh, but I married them.
This is disgusting terrible. You'll never be allowed in a garden party after this.
If I wouldn't marry them, would that be all right?
Of course. It's not what you do that counts. It's what you appear to do.
No, I can't believe that.
I say, where did you learn all that stupid morality?
The University of Oxford.
But I went to Oxford. I did some of my best work behind those cloisters.
I studied ancient history and politics.
You should have made history as I did. The walls merely creak with my studies with Eva, the most delightful undergraduate.
I got first-class honors degree.
So did Eva, and Laura, and Kate, and Natalie, and Primrose. My, how she blossomed out in the spring. You don't mean to tell me you believe that stuff they taught at Oxford? I don't know how to break it to you, old chap. It's not supposed to be believed.
I learned all about your great British democracy. I learned a lot. And now I'm chic. My country is democratic.
Oh, it isn't.
It is.
It isn't.
It is wonderful.
It is terrible. You'll have a welfare state within a month. Give an impression of democracy if you must, but never practice the real thing. The British Empire wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes if we practiced what we preached. I should pack up and get out while you can.
But my people, they love the democracy.
Oh, man.
Reggie, I do not understand. My country, they feel so free. It is like America almost.
It is not.
But my people.
What about your people? It is not democratic.
My people are loyal. That is it. The marauding tribes completely surrender tents.
Some sort of celebration being planned?
No, a massacre.
I beg your pardon?
You have until sunrise tomorrow morning, Reggie. If you do not find my fiancés, I should be angry.
You will?
My people will be angry.
I wouldn't like that.
Like I said, the marauding tribes completely surround your tents. Reggie, there is no escape. In the morning, they will attack.
Cravat!
There is no point in crying for help.
I'm not crying for help. I'm crying for cravat! Cravat!
You rhyme, I mean you yell, sir.
What kept you?
The camel, sir. We had a fight.
I hope the camel looks better than you do.
He's now asleep, sir.
Give Ali a whiskey. Give me a double.
No, my religion forbids it. At sunrise, I blow this whistle. 1,000 loyal Arabs will thunder down, raising the dust of the desert. And your corpses will be powder on the winds.
My carbonate of soda, sir.
If you fail to find my sunflowers by first crow of the vulture, you will all die.
Ugh. I don't feel so well, Cravat.
There are no sunflowers in the desert, sir.
He means girls. Ali was planning to marry a gaggle of girls, but they've escaped into the desert, and he expects me to find them.
Is that all, sir? You find them?
Where do they come from?
The Mediterranean beach north, near the city.
We'll have a long walk, sir.
Where do I stay, Reggie?
You wouldn't like to join your friends out there?
No. I want you from here.
I can't understand it. Went to Oxford. Put him in the blue tent, Cravat.
This way, sir.
The English are so polite. If Ali is assassinated, I hope it is by an Englishman.
Shall I return, sir, for condolences and writing of will?
I shall call you if I need you. Right now, it is time for deep, uninterrupted meditation. I shall practice my yoga.
Headache, Dad.
Oh! Who's that? Who's that? Oh, it's you, Marigold. Where have you been?
Daddy, darling. Was that a friendly inquiry? Or were you trying to be parental?
I just want to know where you've been.
Enjoying the mysterious East.
Not the Casbah.
I had a drink. A nice young man brought me a cake.
Where did you meet him?
In the Cosbar, he was very good looking. He reminded me of you.
His good looks?
No, his vices. He liked his whiskey.
Marigold, I trust you're ashamed of yourself. Anything could have happened.
Nothing did. You're looking a bit peakish this morning. Have you had your over 40 tablets? I know, I was looking at.
Don't whistle!
You've been overdoing it, Daddy. I saw Miss Thistle's candles burning on both ends last night. How's your life story going?
I'm near the end.
We've got company. Around the tents, there's a sort of jamboree going around the oasis. A few thousand Arabs enjoying themselves singing Arab songs. They're working themselves into quite a fervor, throwing knives in the air and catching them with their teeth.
Oh, give me a whiskey.
A whistle at cravat.
Don't whistle, Marigold. We must leave tonight.
Leave. Better try this.
Oh, under the cover of darkness, we might be able to slip through the defenses.
But I don't want to escape. I'm really living, Daddy.
We must catch the next train.
Is one running?
The camel train.
You're in a state. Tell me, what's the matter?
I'm being blackmailed by a sheik.
A sheik? A real life sheik? Where is he?
What? Marigold. He wants me to find 4 girls for him.
Do you do that sort of thing?
Of course I don't do that sort of thing.
He must have his reasons for asking.
It's not the reason you're thinking of. 3 American girls were supposed to be married to him this morning, but they've escaped into the desert. He abducted them from the hotel. There's a 4th. She's the daughter of a neighboring sheik. She's gone too.
4?
He's an insatiable brute.
What's he like? Short, fat, and ugly?
Why?
Because they ran away.
No, he's a nice-looking boy. 22 or 23. Except for that Arab outfit and nasty sword and dagger. He went to Oxford.
Daddy, I volunteer.
What? What for?
Sheiky's harem. I'm sure I have all the right requirements. I can, can't I? Please say yes. He sounds fascinating, and I do need the experience. That's why you brought me here, isn't it?
I had a different kind of experience in mind, Marigold. I thought the desert would bring you out.
It has.
Well, it can darn well put you back again. Do you realize he intends to marry these girls all at the same time?
What's wrong with that?
Marigold!
Calm down, Daddy. You think I'm a terribly wicked daughter, don't you? But you brought me here, didn't you? And now you regret it, didn't you? But I promise, I won't marry the sheik until I'm 18, is that all right? And I'm 18 tomorrow.
Good heavens, are you?
And I can do just what I like.
Marigold, you must be brave. He thinks I'm a famous detective.
You are, aren't you? You did solve the Turlington robbery, didn't you?
I have a little confession to make. I didn't find the diamonds. I've never solved a crime in my life.
How awful. I'll tell Sheiky.
No! He'll kill me! I'm sunk.
In a bit of a mire, perhaps. Tell me, did Cravat find the diamonds?
Yes.
Consult Cravat again.
Not again. I mean, I wouldn't be in such a fix if I hadn't done that on the Churlington case.
I could still make up to Shiki.
I'm not letting you.
I'm sure he wouldn't kill his father-in-law.
I'll never allow it. Wouldn't he? Maybe as a last resort.
Thank you, Daddy. I wonder what I should wear.
Marigold, what's in the box?
What box?
That box.
That box. Nothing, I'll see you later, Dad.
Marigold, what's in the box?
Something for my zoo.
Does it crawl?
It could crawl.
I'm not harboring an asp to my bosom.
It's not an asp, dear. It's an ordinary Arabian common, or a garden snake.
A snake? A snake? A snake? Keep it away from me. I hate snakes. Give me my elephant gun.
Elfie's not an elephant. Are you, Elfie? He has lovely light striped skin. Look,
Oh, I'm going to faint.
Daddy, just look at Alfie. Say hello to Daddy, Alfie. He's not a bit poisonous.
He doesn't like me. He keeps sticking his tongue out at me.
The young man who gave him to me said he was completely harmless. You know, the one from the car's vase. He also gave me this.
And what, may I ask, is that?
Desert Delight.
And what, may I ask, is Desert Delight?
It's supposed to be a salt substitute and a thirst quencher combined. It restores the vigor and strength depleted by the desert heat.
Does it happen to taste like brandy?
This is a Muslim country. It's non-alcoholic. I think it tastes more like a super delicious clam juice.
Oh, why can't you have a normal hobby, like stamp collecting? I dread to think what will be brought in next. Hello, Miss Thistle.
There's a camel in my tent!
Back in time for tea, Miss Thistle?
Sir Reginald, did you hear me? I said there was a camel in my tent! One hump or two.
Could be a dromedary.
It is leaning on my aspidistra and squashing my strawberries and black meat. And believe me, Sir Reginald, doing none of them any good.
I believe you, but...
You must do something. I am not sleeping with the camel in my tent, and that is final. They snore.
I'll think of something.
I resign, Sir Reginald. This is the end. I came here to type your boring book, not to show cultures with a long-necked animal.
The camel didn't...
Of course not. I was far too quick for it. I left them out there like a flash of lightning. It was an awful experience. I came back from the market a little early. I sunk wearily into my bed, and it licked me. It licked me on my face, Sir Reginald.
It'll save you from showering.
Why was that creature there? What are you trying to do to me? Ah! Daddy!
Marigold, don't you sot.
Alfie's gone.
The snake? The snake? The snake?
Snake? What snake? Don't worry, he's not poisonous. I must find him. Alfie! Alfie! They've gone mad. Excuse me, he's striped. If you see him, yell out. Alfie, there's something crawling on my leg. That's Daddy. Alfie! Alfie! Where are you?
The elves are attacking.
Elves?
She is the one! She has done it! This woman has done it! It has been a great calamity!
You haven't, have you?
Of course I haven't. What are you talking about? Sir Reginald, help me.
You have loosed my camel!
Loosed your what, sir?
My camel! My best camel! My fastest camel! You're alive!
Have you seen my snake?
No! No! I'm getting angry! I'm getting angry!
I want my snake.
I want a camel!
I want a drink.
What would you like, sir? Instant coffee or instant death?
That's not a bit funny, Cravat.
Oh, handsome Ali.
I thought you were looking for a snake.
You're much more interesting.
Stop that. I like it too much. You're tickling my muscles.
Oh, Daddy, why didn't you tell me he was like this? Just like the real thing.
Like the real thing? I am the real thing. Where's my dagger?
I don't want to worry anyone, but I just saw something crawling into Marigold's room.
Cravat.
I did not move, sir.
It's a snake, Cravat. Capture it.
Capture a snake, sir.
It's only a little snake, you coward.
Very good, sir.
Here it is.
Thank you.
I have cut myself.
Oh, let me render first aid.
Look, my camel.
Where? There. Yes, so it is. It seems to be running away. Off you go, men. After it.
You will run after it.
It's not my camel.
I will give you 10 seconds, and then I will blow my whistle.
What are you going to do, Sir Reginald?
I am counting. 1, 2, 3.
You wouldn't really have us all killed, would you, Shiki dear?
I can do nothing about it. The moment I blow this whistle, that is the signal for my men to attack. 1, 2, 3.
What about me?
Oh, I'm very sorry for you. Very, very sorry. 1, 2, 3.
What is Cravat?
Cravat! Cravat! What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cravat!
You shriek, sir.
We need your help, Cravat.
Just a little help.
Could you please stop talking? I cannot concentrate on my counting.
Shiki wants us to run after his camel.
In that case, Miss Marigold, you better do what he says.
Me?
Who hides funny creatures in the bath?
I do, but not camels.
Where have you got to, Sheik Ali?
I've lost count.
The camel was very tired, wasn't he, Your Royal Highness?
Very, very, very tired.
Then, oh, high mighty warrior of the desert, he could not have travelled very far.
He could not have traveled at all if this fool of a woman had not loosed him.
Sir Reginald, I'm in mortal danger!
Have a whiskey.
Has Her Serene Majesty forgotten that here is the world's greatest detective, whose feats are legend. Surely you have heard of his feats.
Yes, actually I have heard of his feats.
Why, Sir Reginald is like a bloodhound. Do you not think so?
He looks like a bloodhound, I must agree.
Don't lay it on too thick, Cravat.
After that camel, sir.
What? It's too hard to go chasing after a stupid flea-bitten, beautiful camel.
Your life depends on it, sir.
Oh, all right. Marigold, Miss Thistle, follow me.
This is most exciting. I'm enjoying this very much.
Oh my.
Cravat,
Yes, sir.
you're coming too.
Me, sir?
You too, Cravat. Squad attention! Present arms.
This is
Forward
most
march.
very exciting indeed. I will start them off. On your marks, get set, go! These English, they are marvelous. Now then, how do I do it? Oh yes. Dohula-yohula-lai! Oh, I'm getting better at this. Judge!
Well, that was a close call. We crawled through a palace window, walked 10 miles per desert to escape him, and here he is.
To think we might have been married to him tomorrow.
Some vacation tour.
Well, it isn't every tour of the Mediterranean that you get captured by a handsome young sheep and carried off into the desert.
I knew I should have gone to Disneyland. At no point would make you sweat me off just so you can get his castle. to be the second mousy wife.
Actually, that wouldn't have been bad at all. You see, there was this one time when I was at Disneyland, and I was in the park, and they were getting ready to close down, but I wasn't scared. I made up my mind I was going to spend the night in the big castle and pretend I was a princess.
Lightweight.
The only reason I helped you three escape is I thought that one wife is going to be enough for Miley. That's a large palace.
I wonder what it's like.
Being married to a sheik.
Very frustrating, of course. There we were, strolling along the beach.
Because suddenly we were seized by a band of Arabs.
Spirited off into the desert.
I hear something.
Ermentrude! Ermentrude! Where are you, darling? Where are you, Ermentrude? Come out, Ermentrude! Come out, you rotten little creature! Daddy wants you! Come out before I... Hi, girls!
You must have escaped as well.
Is there really an institution around here?
I am the great Lionel, star of stage, straight and street corner. I'm a snake charmer.
Well, the charm must have worn off.
I don't know. I think him cute.
Yeah, he's way cuter than that Aladdin at Disneyland.
Watch him, dusty eyes soften. First.
Rest.
This is Rusty.
Yes, I know, actually.
This is Dusty.
Yes, I also know Dusty. Hello, Dusty.
This is Bridget.
Hello, Bridget.
And I am the Princess Fatima of Iman, destined to be the sole bride of Sheikh Ali. If you don't mind my asking, what were you looking for?
A snake. I gave one a marigold, but the other one got away. Unless I can find her, I'm out of business as a snake charmer. I know that the Sheikh Ali is in Sir Reginald's camp, and it is your duty as patriotic American ladies to keep him here.
Oh, but whose side are you on?
He called us ladies.
I want to know more.
I can't say much more, because then I would have to kill you. It's terribly important that the Sheikh Ali does not return until after tomorrow morning. I swear to you that it's important both for the Sheikh Ali and for America that you manage to restrain the Sheikh.
Well, I'm not sure I want to restrain him.
Rusty, really? He's a foreigner.
I hate to say it, Bridget, but you're right.
You must.
Now, let me have a word with Genius here. Now, we don't want to marry the sheik, right?
Right.
And if we stay here, we're going to get married or buried, and I don't like the selection, right?
Right.
So we are leaving, right?
Wrong! I'll use force if necessary.
On all four of us?
Play it my way and don't worry. You'll be saved in the nick of time.
Great. By the CIA, I suppose?
How did you guess?
Oh, just genius. Your track record isn't all that great, you know.
Oh, what do you mean?
Bay of Pigs, Vietnam, Ayatollah, and Tehran.
I'll go get you some more clothes.
There's no need.
You know, it gets quite cold in winter in the
True.
desert.
True. Well, you're on your own. And that's Marigold's room, and that's the way to the kitchen if you want something to eat.
Go this way, girls.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Lionel.
Bye.
Go. I will give them something more comfortable myself.
Oh, my ankle.
Nothing's broken. You'll be all right. Let me help. I have Red Cross training.
Oh, I shall need a great deal of help. Perhaps weeks.
Who are you?
My name is Lakina. I'm going to be an assistant in Prince Ali's program to modernize the country.
Well, his country can use a little modernizing, but you can start at his left ankle.
The atmosphere is exceedingly strange.
Is it?
Exceedingly?
Would you call it romantic?
No, I'd call it rather frightening.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Why don't you sit on the floor?
Sit on the floor?
Beside me.
You want me to sit on the floor beside you? I am sitting on the floor beside you.
my ankle better, please?
Rub your ankle?
Please?
Good gracious.
It's an English tradition.
The rubbing of an ankle? I've never heard of it before, but I'm willing to have a go at it.
Oh, it is very common in the British Isles. Thank you.
And now I rub it?
Please.
All right.
You have gone very quiet. Is there something?
Yes, there is. You have a most beautiful tibia.
You're not being rude, are you? Ooh, that's lovely. You've got warm hands.
I am hot-blooded, yes?
You're coming to a boil very nicely.
I liked it.
Ah, that's lovely. Could you have a go at the other one now?
You have sprained this one too?
I do not wish to encourage jealousy. No. No, no! Careful, I haven't broken my leg.
I'm carried away with a strange feeling.
Let's go together.
But I must not think these things.
Who cares what you're thinking?
I care. I'm engaged.
So am I.
And you're not worried about that?
Yes. You see, the Quran only allows a man 4 wives.
And you think that one is the proper number?
Actually, I was thinking of 5. But a man must be a Spartan and adhere to the tenets of the state. You see, I'm engaged to 4.
Do you like them?
I do not know them, but they are very pretty. Except for Fatima.
You mean she isn't pretty?
I haven't seen her, but she has beautiful eyes. Oh, but enough of this talk of others. I will give up Bridget, and you can be my 4th wife.
Not even your first wife, your 4th? Rub your own ankle.
Did I say something wrong?
I'm not interested in being your 4th wife. Besides, who are these other girls?
Dusty, and Bridget. Americans.
Nobody likes Americans. Personally, I was educated in France.
Your eyes are as beautiful as Fatima's.
Look at me, Lee. I'm a girl. Look.
I'm looking.
Are you sure that one wife won't be enough for you?
For the moment, at any rate. Certainly one at a time.
You're the handsome surgeon. You're brave. You know, you ran away from things. Your ankle is better?
Stop! Give in!
Would you do something for me, please?
Of course, anything!
Run the other way there. I'm getting dizzy. Oh, good morning.
Thank heavens I found you.
Oh, Lionel, that's how I feel.
More of the great twit at the moment, actually.
Thank you for this great drink this morning, Lionel. Or should I call you great?
Not at the moment, thank you.
You're not Arabian, are you?
That's very clever. How did you guess?
You don't look exactly right for it.
At the market square, when I saw you this morning, something happened.
Go on.
It hasn't happened like that before. I was captivated by you. Your beauty, your charm, your intelligence.
Don't stop, Lionel.
The desert delight I gave you.
Yes?
It has a super new tranquilizer in it. The potion is potent. It does things to whoever drinks it. Suppresses the superego. Lets the real inner man or woman out.
You could have tried normal tactics on me first.
It's not for you, dum-dum. It's to help me solve the socio-political problem that's arisen.
Cravats!
Mr. Cravat, you don't mind this miracle? I've never been like being called Cravat.
Cravats! Mr. Cravats! What have you done to Daddy?
He fell in the oasis.
Oh, he smells horrible.
He fell in at the end where the camels were drinking. I suggest you disinfect him immediately. He is a disgusting object. As for myself, I have other things on my mind. Let me demonstrate.
introduce myself. I am Trudy Smith, the tour guide of the Mediterranean tours. 3 of our girls are missing.
You have 3 with you.
They're not missing.
It isn't fair. Somebody is going to get captured and carried away by a handsome Arab sheik.
Don't you think it ought to be shared equally?
After all, what have Rusty, Dusty, and Bridget got?
That we haven't got.
I mean, are we really not totally rad? We know that these girls were abducted by Sheikh Ali's men and that they have escaped. Since this is the only possible place they could have come, I, the representative of the Mediterranean tours, demand they be returned at once.
Actually, the Reginald was hired by Sheikh Ali to find these girls.
The Sheikh must be a billionaire with all those oil wells.
And pipelines.
And if the other girls don't want him, then hey, take me.
Like, I want to go.
Count me in.
We volunteer.
Volunteer.
Oh!
Miss Trudy, I am prepared to escort you back to your hotel, and I will guarantee your safety.
I'm not sure I want to be that safe. My girls, they have to be taken care of.
I will give them out of my personal attention.
You mean we don't get to marry the millionaire?
I will escort you back through the airport back to your hotel.
We don't want to go back.
We want to be abducted.
By a handsome sheik.
Rich, handsome sheik. We paid the same tour price that Rusty, Dusty, and Bridget did.
I don't care if he only has one Rolls Royce.
And a palace, right out of Arabian Nights.
I want to be pampered.
Wrapped in a baby diaper.
No, stupid. Wait on hand and foot.
How many rich, handsome sheiks are there?
Not enough, that's for sure.
I want one.
Come, my little chickies, come with cravat. I will take you back to the Casbahs and see what adventures I can find for you.
I think that cravat's been nipping on that potion I gave you. I'm afraid of the consequences.
I'm afraid for those girls.
I'm afraid for myself.
What are you doing, Marigold?
Boiling some more water.
Hurry up, someone might see me. What if the British ambassador stopped in?
You'd think of something.
Ah! Ow! Oh.
Too hot.
Ah! My toes! Ah! Poor little blighters! Room for life!
Will that be all?
No, Marigold. Been in a very nasty situation. I must kill all the germs.
Your feet have been in hot water 6 times, Daddy.
They're very persistent little devils. I know. Mustard. That'll do it. Fetch me some mustard. I'll never live this down. Left to rot in an oasis.
I can't see any mustard.
If this gets to the newspapers, I'll never be allowed in my club again. What's keeping you?
There's only pepper.
It's hot, isn't it?
Yes. It's a good thing Habat fished you out.
Fished me out? Cravat's the one who pushed me in.
Oh, Daddy, he didn't.
The water was filthy black.
Are you all right?
Of course I'm all right. I only...
More pepper?
I thought I was going to sneeze again. Take that blasted stuff away. Bring me a whiskey.
Certainly, Daddy.
I meant to drink! Oh, when I have completed my ablutions, please tell Miss Thistle to come in.
You're not carrying on with the book at
This'll need to write a letter for me. To Cravat, sacking him.
You're gonna sack Mr. Cravat?
You know what he did to me.
It was perfectly natural.
What?
I mean, you couldn't help it, sir.
Indeed, he charged me like a blasted bull.
It was an impulse.
It was the sharp end of an umbrella. He's going, and that's all there is to it.
I've got to explain. But how? Daddy, you remember that bottle I brought home? With the snake?
Snake? Snake? It's still loose?
Yes, but
Don't just stand there, find it!
when I got the snake, I got a bottle of Desert Delight, mixed with a new tranquilizer. But it seems to be more of an energizer. Cravat's been sampling.
Oh, about time, too.
He couldn't help what he did to you.
Oh. That's different, then. I don't want to sack Cravat. He's quite useful to have around. That wasn't the real Cravat, then.
Yes, that was the real
He's sacked again! And if I get my hands on him, I'll... And the names he called me! I haven't heard half of them since I played cricket!
But we need Cravat. Ollie is still dotty over Rusty, Dusty, Bridget, and Fatima. And it's not long to sunrise, Daddy.
You sound like a grade B Western.
We've got to find them.
They've got to be around here somewhere. We're in direct line with the palace.
Come on in, girls. I think the coast's clear.
Boy, that was close.
How long are we going to have to do this? Well, do you really want to get married?
How rich is he?
What are you, some kind of gold digger?
Actually, I was thinking more in terms of oil digger.
That's disgusting. You girls just give it a rest already? Easy for you to say. You don't have a life.
Loser. Yeah. She's way jealous because we are way better looking than her.
Now your dreams are just getting ahead of you. Look, this isn't getting us anywhere.
Oh yeah? Where should we be getting?
Duh. How about anywhere but here?
I wonder how I would look on a camel.
Lumpy. Well, if we wait around here much longer, you're gonna get to find out. Somebody's coming. Go on.
We've all been looking for the girls. I spent the afternoon looking for footprints in the sand. I followed 4 steps quite a while, till I came to a horse.
It gets light very early. I shall resume my investigation then.
How?
Leave it to me.
I can't. You have no idea what to do. Be honest with yourself, Daddy. You're not a very good detective. I shall have to come up with something.
What do you propose to do?
It will be pretty drastic.
Marigold, don't worry. I'm your father.
That's why I'm worried.
I hear you have put your foot in it, Virgie.
Why don't you go join your friends out there?
You should be more careful.
I've heard horrible sounds from the hills tonight.
It is not long till sunrise.
I've heard about enough of that for one night.
My men are ready for the attack, Reggie.
Cravat and the girls will never make it to the city alive. That's justice.
No, you are wrong. We are very civilized. Nobody will be killed until dawn. Unless, of course, you try to escape.
Miss Thistle's on the way up, Daddy.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Ow!
Marigold, what have you been up to?
Ow! See you later.
Marigold!
Are we quite safe, sir?
I think I am.
Miss Marigold said you wanted to see me, sir.
Yes, please come in, Miss Thistle. You can't stand out there by your tent flap all night. What's that?
It's my heart thumping in my cardigan.
No, it came from out there.
Oh dear. Will you send for the Foreign Legion, sir?
Oh, there's no need to worry, Miss Thistle. This situation is under my personal control.
In that case, May I send for the Fallen Legion, sir?
Ooh. I need a drink. A lemonade for you, Miss Thistle?
Yes, please.
What a pity she isn't more. Oh well. That's life. To the future, if there is one.
Fill it up.
Are you alright, Miss Thistle?
All systems go, sir.
Yes, quite. Miss Thistle, I'd like you to take down a letter for me. To Cravat. Top copy, no carbon. Dear Cravat. No, scrub that. Cravat, that suffice. You are sacked. It's short, but to the point. How does it sound?
Terrible.
Go and type it. There's a good girl.
Sir Reginald, I am staying.
Staying?
I shall not be moved, Sir Reginald.
Not be... Well, I should want to go to bed soon, and I know it's been an unusual night for you, but...
I shall not sleep at night, tent again. The thought of it snoring on my pillow will haunt me for the rest of my life.
But I don't see what I can do for you.
Let's share this with Sir Reginald.
Me? And you?
If we are to go, we shall go together.
Arm in arm?
Cheek to cheek.
Now let's not be too hasty about things, Miss Thistle.
You're a man. You're strong. I'm only a weak girl. It's dark outside.
I'm sure it's filthy black.
If they come now, we won't see them. It'll be over just like that. Won't that be for the best, Reggie?
No, I have a lot to live for yet.
Are we ready, sir?
Do you think they're creeping towards the tent right now? Oh no. I'm a young man.
Stand there, Sir Reginald. Stand facing them and you'll be a hero. You want to be a hero, don't you?
Can't we find a safer way of going about it?
Think of all the great heroes of the past. What's common about them?
They're dead.
They're coming! They're coming!
Fight them off, Miss Thistle! Fight them off!
I blow my whistle. You are not even looking for my fiancée. I'm angry. I'm very angry. I am furious, Reggie. I've just had a bath for tomorrow's weddings, and I am very fresh.
Oh, very.
I did not know that carbolic soap was so effective. Please. The cloth you are carrying was purchased for a large sum of money from your wonderful Carnaby Street. Please do not rip it.
Yes, Miss Thistle, get up!
Yes, certainly.
I say, steady on.
You do?
You want a woman?
Yes, actually 4.
One should be sufficient.
What would you know about it? Please, get up, Miss Thistle.
Yes, get up, woman.
I'm quite comfortable.
Reggie, you still have a few hours in which to bring Rusty, Dusty, Bridget, and Fatima to me.
Oh, haven't I told you? He's found them.
He's found them?
I found them?
Oh, Ali is overjoyed.
Well, Reggie's overwhelmed.
Joy beyond all joy. Where are my sunflowers?
Yes, where are they? Where are they, Miss Thistle?
In the Garden of the East.
Full of Eastern promise. Wonderful. Wonderful.
I'm not a sunflower, you know.
Well done, Reggie. When can I see them?
You want to see them.
Of course, I'm panting.
He wants to see them. Oh, he wants to see them. When can he see them, Miss Thistle?
He can't see them, sir.
Look at him. Knees bent, chest out. Good heavens, he's excited. Try it on your back.
That is interesting. It is good for me, yes?
Very. Where are they, Miss Thistle?
Who?
Rusty, Dusty, Fatima, and Bridget, of course. Try it with your legs in the air. Good. Very good at that.
I have no idea.
What? I'm doomed. Doomed. Faster. Might lose spare tire or something.
Whew. I've limbered myself up, and I am ready. I wish to see my brides.
You can't.
No.
No.
see them?
You can't see them.
No?
No.
When can I see them?
Tomorrow, Ali?
Tomorrow, Ali.
Sunrise?
Sunset.
Rise!
Rise.
I see them at sunrise, yes?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
We're all hoping so.
That's right.
That is right.
That's right.
He's British. Oh well, they need their sleep as much as I do myself. I will let them sleep in peace. But tomorrow, I shall be the happiest man in the world. Oh, I'm so wonderful.
That was close.
We're alone.
Yes.
Sir Reginald.
So we are. I knew today wasn't going to be one of my better days. What are you doing, Miss Thistle?
Kiss me, Sir Reginald. I want you to kiss me.
I thought I made it quite clear to you before, Miss Thistle. You're not my type.
I'm all yours, Sir Reginald.
Go practice on somebody else. What?
My youth, of course. Now, I'm a woman.
Good. I mean, I thought you were.
No, I'm 18. In the excitement, I had forgotten. Wish me happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marigold.
I shall organize a super party. What shall I need?
Marigold, you are in great danger.
Oh, marvelous. I'll have a cake with 18 candles. Do you like chocolate or vanilla icing?
Marigold, you don't understand. There will be a massacre.
I was worried last night, but now I'm sure it won't happen. You're too morbid, Lionel. I shall come up with a solution. Any minute now.
We must keep the Sheik Ali here until after sunrise. And if we do, he'll kill us.
Couldn't you persuade Rusty, Dusty, Bridget, and Fatima to sort of marry him?
That wouldn't be right.
Only Cravat hadn't gone off like that. He solves all our problems. There's still Daddy.
You cannot be serious.
I see what you mean. Can you ride a camel?
I can't even ride a bicycle.
I'm sure it's not that difficult, as long as you don't damage yourself on the hump. You've got to ride the battle. You are going to be Sheik Ali of Arabia.
But I don't look like the Sheik.
It's only a matter of wearing his clothes. All you have to do is go out at sunrise, wave your sword about and yell a few Yahwehs! You'll be amazed at the results. They'll follow you to the end of the earth.
I'm not sure about this, Marigold.
Lionel, I could be killed. You do want to save my life, don't you, darling?
Yes, of course, darling, but there's got to be some other way.
That settles it. Now somehow we've got to catch the Sheik so we can have his clothes. I'm quite enjoying this.
Great fun. Great fun.
That's it, just like that. You go find Rusty, Dusty, Bridget, and Fatima. I'm going to need their help. Well, off you go. And don't look so depressed. It's my plan. It must succeed. Now all I need is some help with the Sheik. Daddy and Miss Thistle haven't been seen for simply ages. There must be someone who can help me.
Hello, darling.
Cravat? Cravat, Mr. Cravat? Stay where you are.
Why should I? And what's your name, you beautiful creature?
I'm Marigold.
Have a grape.
I don't want a grape.
Have a banana.
I don't want a banana.
Have a pommer. Have an apple.
I don't want an apple. Where have you been? An orchard, Mr. Cravat?
They were hanging there. Wait. Big fat guy outside. May I?
No, you may not. Oh, you're a very good dancer, Mr. Cravat.
Of course I'm very good.
Oh. Keep dancing.
I feel young. I feel young again. Young again.
Mr. Cravat.
Wonderful.
I swear I'm going to beat up more tonight than ever. Can you get up?
But I'm feeling marvelous.
Get up.
I'm an expert dancer. I can do them all. Would you like me to show you the funky chicken?
Not at the moment, thank you. Can you get up, Mr. Cravat?
Why are you standing on your head?
I'm not.
I thought it was one funny wallpaper.
Let me help you up. Oh, goodness me, you are heavy. Are you feeling all right, Mr. Cravat?
Where are you?
I'm here.
It's Marigold.
Yes, it's Marigold.
You're Marigold.
Yes, I'm Marigold.
What are you doing in a place like this? You know your father wouldn't like it. You're following in your father's footsteps. Running the road to ruin.
Mr. Cravat, I need your help.
You see? There you are. We got to get you out of here, Miss Marigold. Wait a second while I have a think.
Stand still.
I'll give you my word.
Lionel! Lionel, where are you?
Hello, dearest. I was trying to get the news on the radio.
Restrain him.
Is it violent?
Kind of.
Perhaps I'm on the wavelength. You don't mind if I twiddle, do you? I say, what are you?
May I?
No, you may not.
Stop struggling.
I must. Get your arm off my waist.
Where would you like it, miss?
I am not to miss.
Then what's your name?
Why, no.
You're a funny girl, aren't you?
I'm a snake charmer.
I think you're charming.
I protest. I am a man.
That's your story.
Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. While we're together, you could do something for me. I want your clothes.
Ah, you may not have my clothes.
No, you don't understand.
Oh, yes, I do.
Not the ones you have on, Mr. Cravat. Do you have any spares?
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Spare butler uniforms. I have a gaggle of girls in need of protection from the elements.
You're a sly box. Where are they?
No. You've had enough for one night. Now, can I get the clothes, Mr. Cravat?
If you insist, sir. We can't have those girls catching a catching a chill. Do you know the way to my tent? Go in and under the bed, there's a box marked empties. In there you'll find butler uniforms neatly pressed. You realize that a girl will utterly ruin the shape.
I don't think we can avoid that.
My tent is on the left, right?
I think so.
Oh, if you see any bottles under the bed, take no notice.
Thank you, Mr. Cravat. America will remember this.
It's very black.
I have absolutely no prejudice.
I hope so. Drink it up.
Did you say on the left?
Yes, I did.
Thank you so much.
Feeling better, Mr. Cravat?
It'll take time, Miss Marigold. I've been a long way down the road, and I think it's all uphill coming back.
In a box?
What? Yes, in a box.
Thank you so much.
I mean, honestly, Miss Marigold, you can't see him. Amazing. Mind you, he's a very good dancer. sandwiches?
I can't find it.
Keep looking under the bed.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm feeling better already, Miss Marigold. Get me another cup of coffee, please. My head is still funny.
All right.
I found them.
I'm delighted.
Thank you so much.
Here you are, Mr. Cravat. Now, if you're feeling better, I want you to do something for me.
I'm feeling better already.
I want you to bring the Sheik in here so that I can knock him out.
Why, that's nasty, Miss Marigold. You have my wholehearted support.
Thank you, Mr. Cravat. Nothing very serious, just a bang on the head or something.
Good night, Miss Thistle. I've checked the tent thoroughly, and there isn't a camel in sight.
Oh dear, that upsets things. Daddy's on his way back. You better go, Mr. Cravat. You've been elected Sportsman of the Year.
I have no intention of going.
I have. I don't like the sight of blood. Try to get him out of the way or something.
Did I knock him on the head?
Good heavens, no! You caused enough damage for one night. I suppose that may improve him. It's up to you, Mr. Cravat.
What a heck of a night.
I agree, sir.
Who's there? Speak up.
It's me, sir.
You're sacked.
Thank you, sir.
Get out of my tent.
My wild escapade from the cosmos is over, sir. I have returned to save your life.
You saved my life?
If you'd rather die on an nailed sword, I'll leave.
Are you trying to get around me?
I think I can manage to slip through the air ranks, and in a few hours, our fate will be sealed. I'll leave you and hear of your death on the radio. And don't bother with the reference.
Just a minute. Wait, Cravat.
I have to make tracks, sir. There's little time.
I know, Cravat. Mr. Cravat. We all make mistakes, don't we?
You do, yes, sir.
Perhaps I was a little hasty in dismissing you. What you did to me was quite natural. I understand. Can you really save me?
I believe I can, sir.
Good man, good man. I'd like to see the White Cliffs of Dover again, and many other things. What's your solution?
Assassination.
Mine?
Hit, sir.
The Sheik? That's diabolical. It's also quite brilliant. I couldn't.
Why not, sir? He practically suggested it himself.
Did he?
Don't you remember, sir? He said you'd like his assassin to be a British, sir. True blue. A gentleman.
Well, I am true blue, aren't I?
I know of no bluer, sir. You could say he offered himself for sacrifice. On a plate, as it were.
On a plate, yes.
Well, not literally on a plate.
Yes, he did, didn't he, Cravat? And if he's dead, Rusty Dusty, Fatima and Bridget won't have to marry him. And if we find them, I get very cold at night, Cravat.
The time has come for a new hot water bottle, sir.
What a wizard idea. And I'm doing him a favor, really. He's bound to be carved up by his own rattle sometime. It'll be much nicer to be sliced by a kindred spirit.
How are you going to kill the Sheik, sir?
Kill the Sheik? But do you think we should?
Definitely, sir. It's the only way out.
Yes, I think you're right again. But how should we do it? That's the problem. I suppose I could challenge you to do a duel.
He'd win, sir.
Yes, I think you're right again. I can't think of anything.
In that case, my suggest poison, sir.
No, thank you, Cravat. I prefer whiskey.
I brought a strange use of potion. Quite lethal, sir.
Good, is it?
Like that, sir. Not even a toe twitch.
I wouldn't want the poor chappie to suffer too much. All right, Cravat, I'll do it. Invite him in for whiskey, and the deed shall be done. I feel just like Macbeth.
I think coffee, sir. Black coffee.
Whiskey, Cravat.
You can have whiskey afterwards, sir. I suggest you go and take a walk around the camels while I entice the Sheik in for coffee.
Whiskey, Cravat.
Coffee, sir.
I don't like coffee, Cravat.
You won't like this coffee, sir. It will be loaded with poison.
I said I prefer whiskey.
Listen to the plot, sir. I will serve coffee for two, so that there is no funny business, and the sheik swaps the cups. Both coffees will be poisoned. Each will contain enough to kill. So try to remember, sir, not to drink it.
I'll manage. I'll give him a good funeral. Full honors, military band and horse guards. I'll probably be interviewed on Panorama.
You probably will, sir. Listen carefully. My signal for you to return shall be a sir.
Oh, what?
I shall be an owl, sir. Turquit, turwoo! Turwit, turwoo!
Of course you will, Cravat. Poor little devil. He's had too many in one night.
Sir, go and have a walk in the air while I entice the sheik in. And try not to forget, sir, the owl.
Are you sure you're all right? Your eyes look a bit big to me. All right, I'm on my way.
Now for the sheik.
All clear!
You ready, sir?
Yes. No, of course I didn't ring. There isn't even a bell to ring. Are you ready?
Anytime you are.
That's not what we hear.
Not that.
Remember, girls, this is for America.
For America.
Look, I'm deadly serious.
Look, girls, he is too.
Hey, has Cravat gone to get the sheep?
Yes.
Listen carefully. Cravat is to serve the sheep with some coffee. And then knock him out.
Cravat?
That's an idea, Dusty. I'll knock out Cravat, you can take his place, and you knock out the sheep.
I'll knock out the sheep. She'll do something quite different with him. Can I help?
We may need reinforcements, so you better all be armed.
It won't hurt him, will it?
Of course not. He'll be unconscious.
Most of your guys are like that, aren't they?
Oh, that's all right.
Select your arms.
I'll have yours, Lionel.
From the bookcase.
Are you quite sure about this scheme, Marigold?
Of course I am. It's my scheme. It must succeed.
This one's very suitable. From here to eternity.
What's Gone with the Wind like?
You're not actually gonna read the book, you know. Pick something a little more heavy.
Lady Chatterley's lover?
Too thin by modern standards. Try War and Peace.
Quick! Cravat's coming back! Hurry! No, fools! The kitchen!
Come in, sir.
It is still very dark.
Reggie wants to see you, sir.
Couldn't he have waited?
No, sir, it's a matter of great importance.
I know what it is. He has had a word with Rusty, Dusty, Bridget, and Fatima, and they wish to bring forward my nuptials.
Not quite, sir.
They wish to put back my nuptials?
No, sir, don't panic. I beg an audience on a most delicate matter.
Women.
Only loosely.
Loose women.
No, sir. What I have to say is in the strictest of confidence. It mustn't go beyond this tent. I also regret I must ask for a very modest payment.
You want pay?
It's very tiresome, I know, sir, but Reggie is planning to kill you.
Kill me?
I'm very cheap.
I see. I think you wish to be paid for this information.
A small oil well will do.
I give you an oil well, and you tell me how and when Reggie's going to kill me?
That's absolutely correct, sir. Have you played this game before?
When will it happen?
In a minute, sir.
A minute? It is nearly too late already. You have just become the sole owner of a new Corinthian oil well. Here are the deeds of transfer.
Ah, nice. Yes. And in such a pretty part of the desert. I always think that helps. I remember when I was in the Sahara.
Leave Sahara alone! Tell me, how is he going to kill me? I'm almost dead.
You're quite safe for the moment, sir. Reggie is going to poison you.
Poison me?
Would you like a drink, sir?
No.
Just one for the road, sir?
No, I'm not thirsty.
Try and look on the funny side of this, sir.
There is a funny side?
Yes, sir. Very funny, sir.
Very funny. Why am I laughing?
Excuse me one moment, sir.
What is that?
An owl, sir.
That bird is dying!
Oh, it's no use. Relax, Reginald. Your time is up.
Ali, Ali, Ali.
Reggie! Oh, I'm so pleased to see you.
So am I.
You're looking so well.
Am I? Not feeling so well, actually.
Something is on your mind?
Yes. But it seems I forgot what it was. Oh yes, whiskey, Cravat.
Coffee, sir.
I don't like coffee. I keep telling him that, but he's a very insistent fellow.
Has to be coffee, sir. He won't see the poison in the blackness.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, no, black coffee, Cravat.
It's an unusual hour for black coffee.
It will help you sleep.
Coffee keeps me awake.
This won't. I always have it at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's a British custom.
What?
Having it at 3 in the morning.
Oh, yes. The British Empire wouldn't have lasted without it.
I thought that was tea.
Tea? No, he's fetching coffee. And it's black, you know, so you won't be able to see the poison. Taste the, He's taken a heck of a long time.
I expect he's putting something in it.
Yes. It's quite hot in here, isn't it? Cravat!
There is no hurry.
Oh, there is. I want to get this over with. Cravat!
Let him come in on his own time, Reggie. Relax.
Yoga?
I beg your pardon.
It's what I do to relax. Have you tried it? Yoga. Here, let me show you.
Very interesting. May I join you?
Of course.
Thank you.
I hope he drinks the poison.
You guys gonna kill me the first 10 minutes.
Oh, I feel very dizzy.
Oh, me too.
Cravat, you took your time. Coffee time.
But not too much, please.
Just enough, just enough. Perfect. Black coffee, Ali. Drink up.
Toast.
Oh, no thank you. Oh, yes, what to?
Long life, of course.
Of course, long life.
You are not drinking, Reggie.
Oh, no, how silly of me. Nor are you.
Long life.
Of course, long life.
After you.
No, after you.
No, I insist after you.
Oh, to Oxford.
To Oxford.
To Eva.
To Eva.
Sugar.
To Sugar. Hey, which one is she?
Sugar is in coffee. I disturbed by him. No, don't stir too much. It might, Cravat, sugar, please.
Cravat!
Thank you.
Thank you, Cravat. With one swallow, Reggie.
One swallow.
Very is something wrong?
No, no, delightful.
Ah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
One swallow.
One swallow it is.
Down the hatch.
Bottoms up.
One swallow.
One swallow it is. Ooh, cravat. Cravat.
You cold, gentlemen?
What are we gonna do on them?
Can I keep one?
Stupid. You have to throw them back. We need all these clothing for vinyl.
Better tie 'em up while we're at it.
Well, we might as well take their trousers. Let's slow them down.
How slow do you want them?
We're supposed to get away, remember?
Girls! Stop! Have you no shame?
I say, here we go again.
Is he doing this on purpose, sir? Brother getting quite annoying. Couldn't we wake him?
It would be suicide.
Can't we walk something out, sir? I'll tell you what. I'll sing to him.
No.
I'm sure Sue's the savage beast.
Do something. He's rolling all over me.
I would like to, sir, but I'm afraid I'm all tied up at the moment.
What have I done to deserve this? Don't answer that, cravat.
Is he doing this on purpose?
If I ever get out of this aisle,
That was Marigold's idea.
Marigold,
Very good.
Good morning, gentlemen. I hope you slept comfortably.
woman, will you undo me?
I'm not that sort of girl.
You know what I mean.
Hey, girls, come on in. I think it's feeding time at the zoo.
Oh, breakfast, breakfast. I'm very hungry. I want my shredded wheat.
Just the way I like 'em. Helpless.
And just feed them.
Have some wild oats.
Have some sugar. Maybe it would sweeten you up a little. Well, girls, let's not wear out our welcome.
Wild oats? What are wild oats?
It's an expression, sir. It means you've gone a little too far, a little too often. Sir Reginald will tell you all about it.
Oh my goodness. My goose pimples. I'm spuddy all over. Where are my clothes?
Don't ask me.
You look very funny, Reggie. You have very white legs. In fact, you remove the shadow of your former self. But what are we doing here? Surely this has nothing to do with my pre-nuptials.
If you must know, we've been outwitted by women.
If you'd excuse the expression, outstretched.
Ooh, hey, there's a big clip in my eye.
May I make a suggestion, sir?
No.
Thank you, sir. Perhaps we can alleviate the position some, sir. I am developing the most aggravating itch in my lower half. I rather suspect it's an aunt.
I hope it eats you alive, cravat. You're a crook.
That's very kind of you, sir. I thought I was an entrepreneur.
That's not a bit funny,
No,
cravat.
it's not that, sir. It's the ant. It's crawling in your
It's coming back!
It's nowhere near you, sir.
No! I remember what was going to happen. Someone was going to kill me. It was you, Reggie.
What? That's ridiculous. Why should I want to kill you? Give me one good reason.
Women.
That's you.
How could you do it?
Well, you see, Cravat had this potion, and It wasn't my idea, Shiki. You must believe me. I mean, we like blood brothers. Well, perhaps not like blood brothers, but I was doing you a favor, really. For that,
Yes, sir.
say something.
Goodbye, sir.
I cannot reach my whistle.
I have a confession to make, gentlemen. The poison I brought from the cars loss is no more potent than a packet of crushed centipods.
What? What was it?
A pocket of crushed centipods.
I'll kill you.
You are disappointed, Reggie?
No, delighted. If you'll give me that check back or I'll stuff centipods down your...
My Canadian oil well!
Let's all push back and perhaps we could get up.
Good morning, Daddy. Mwah. Good morning, Mr. Kavat. Good morning, Ali. Well, that wasn't so bad, now was it?
No, not bad at all. That's quite good. More, please. I liked it.
Well,
Good morning, Marigold.
something is in the air.
It seems to be wriggling up my leg.
I'm 18, a woman. I've emerged from my shell.
I'm most deliriously happy.
Yes, so am I.
I want my trousers.
Marigold, God is breaking across the desert.
I want my trousers.
Marigold, if you wish to be 19, I suggest you do something. Quickly.
Give me my trousers.
I'm a woman, Ali. I'm not under Daddy's thumb anymore. I don't have to do what he says.
Give me my trousers.
I know your men will attack us. That's why I knocked you all out and took your clothes. My solution was simple.
It must be.
What do you propose to do?
I have a most awful feeling.
It's probably your aunt, sir.
If someone could go out there at dawn and lead the Arabs away, there's your solution. I present to you that great impersonator, the great Lionel, alias Sheik Ali of Arabia.
Sir Lawrence, you have come back.
My name's not Lawrence.
I will kill myself in a minute. Laughing.
You're not doing me a bit of good.
It's a bit sharp, Marigold.
Give me my trousers before it's too late.
You expect to...
Spit it out, sir.
You expect to fool my men?
Yes. I rather might fancy myself as Peter O'Toole.
I wouldn't fancy you as Molly's ghost.
No, really, it's a simple plan. No, it's quite simple. Marigold's figured it all out.
I was inspired.
That explains it.
I have another announcement to make. I'm getting married.
What?
Married? Oh dear, what have I done?
To the great Lionel.
That?
May I call you Daddy?
We're in love, aren't we, Lionel? Aren't we, Lionel?
What, dear?
We're in love.
If you say so.
I'll have to work on him a bit, of course.
I don't think it's worth the bother.
My heartiest congratulations.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you, Shiki.
My condolences to the widow.
Thank you.
Widow?
Oh, he doesn't mean it. It's just an Arab joke, dear.
Go out there, my friend. Lead my men away. You'll be dead within 5 camel paces.
5? 1, 2, 3. Do camels have long strides?
Not long enough.
Oh. My son-in-law looks sick. I must admit I do feel a little 1, 2. Couldn't we postpone the plan?
You do love me, don't you, Lionel?
Yes, of course, darling, but...
Then if you love me, you should be willing to die for me.
I am willing.
Then what's stopping you?
Well, I'm not quite getting much out of this engagement.
Lionel,
Yes?
look at yourself in the mirror.
Here you are.
Oh, it's awful.
No! Death means nothing to you.
Death means nothing to me.
You will die gladly.
I'll die gladly.
My men will admire your courage.
I'm strong. Strong.
When they kill you, they will be very sorry.
Weak. Weak.
It will hurt them as much as it hurts you.
Not quite.
Don't worry.
Who's worried? I am. Oh, Marigold, 5 camel paces.
You're in disguise. They'll think it's him.
And then they won't.
That is for your return.
You imagine I'll return?
I'll be here, waiting.
You will?
Think of me, waiting,
I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
with wide open arms.
Wide open arms.
Do you think this will go on for very long?
I think it will, sir.
I thought perhaps I might finally get a whiskey.
All right. I'll go.
A double whiskey, please.
I'm going.
Oh, Lionel!
Marigold, I'm going.
For heaven's sake, go!
Goodbye, Sir Reginald. Goodbye, Mr. Gavatt. Goodbye, Sheik Ali. Goodbye, darling.
Stop! That's my daughter!
Goodbye.
Oh, my brave, brave darling. My brave, 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 brave darling.
I haven't had my morning coffee.
Later, Lionel.
But I'm absolutely hopeless without it. I get this splitting headache right here.
Any comment, sir?
Censor.
Oh, forget it. Goodbye, Sir Reginald. Goodbye, Mr. Gavatt. Goodbye, Sheik Ali. Goodbye, darling.
Oh no!
Oh, it will be mercifully quick.
That'll be a change. Hey, come up for air!
Well, this is it. What do I say?
Yohola line!
Yahoo, what?
Yohola line!
Oh, once more, please.
Yohola! I'm getting a sore throat.
I think I've got it. Yahoo, do you have a pencil and a piece of paper? Oh, forget it.
He's gone,
Has he really?
and he's getting on his horse. Oh,
What's happened?
he's fallen off his horse. I better go help him back on.
Wait, Marigold! What about my pants? Oh, I knew this wasn't going to be one of my better days. Cravat, can you get loose?
No, sir. Can you?
No.
Can you, sir?
No.
And there's only one thing left to do. 1, 2, 3.
Help!
Did someone call for help?
Yes.
I might be persuaded to help.
There's something familiar about you.
We've met before.
We have? I'm sure I would have noticed.
There's something I'd like to tell you.
Anytime.
It's about women's rights. I'm prepared to make great sacrifices to improve the lot of the women of the kingdom.
Oh, that would be a little more fun if I weren't all tied.
They've gone all quiet.
I can hear breathing, sir. She's undone him, sir.
It can be done that quick?
She's untied him, sir.
Oh, I'm getting a little chilly.
We can't have you catching cold, can we? You'll have to wear these.
You can't. They're mine.
I'd be beautiful.
Not my hat, Ali!
Just like Oxford.
I hate to worry, sir, but I hear noises.
Come, darling.
You can't leave us here like this! I can't die in my combinations, it's not British!
Certainly, darling. Where?
Oh,
Goodbye, Reggie.
You can't leave us like this.
help!
Reginald, you call?
Yes, Miss Thistle, untie us, they're about to attack! They nearly got me!
Oh, my darling. Oh, where did they nearly get you?
I can't say. Excuse me.
Just a minute, Daddy. What happened, Lionel?
I stood there for a whole 5 minutes, yahoo-laying and shouting out words of encouragement. They just stood there, and then they didn't. They came straight at me and quickly waving their weapons in the air.
Oh, it's all my fault. Rest your head on my cameo brooch. Oh, my darling, darling Lionel. Will you forgive a foolish female?
Or you? Anything.
Let me kiss you.
Marigold!
Oh, did you have to do that, sir?
Get me out of this mess!
Oh, Daddy, why didn't you say you're still tied up? Lionel, could you have...
Don't forget me, Miss Marigold.
You undo Mr. Cravat. You've been mounted very well, Daddy.
Thank you, young man. Oh, now I can itch. Phew. Lend a hand, sir, and rub up and down my spinal cord. Ah, yes. Thank you, sir.
I think it was than when I started. Would you help, Mr. Cravat?
I'll see what I can do. Oh, I shall have to cut it.
What? Your hand might slip.
You'd better pray that it doesn't.
Oh. Oh. Ah! Oh. Whew.
How's that?
I seem to be in one piece. Ali's got my things. Go and find him.
There's no time for that, sir. Put these on.
I wouldn't be caught dead in his clothes. Oh, on second thought.
You're not quite the same size in some places, Daddy.
I'm older.
And better looking.
You look very smart, sir. Just like an Arab. What?
Mr. Cravat, Miss Thistle, could you go get some food for us?
There's little time left, Miss Marigold, but I'll see what can be done.
Don't be long. How do I look? You look very good, sir. It suits you. Does it? Very avant-garde, sir. Do sit down, if you can. There are 1 or 2 things I have to tell you. It's rather personal and private. Marigold! No, she can hear too. I mean, if you're going to be agreeing to our marriage and everything, we will be sharing everything together. Stand guard at the tent flap, just in case the Arabs come in a rush.
1 century on guard, sir.
You were saying? I was? Oh yes, I was. What I'm trying to say, sir, is I'm not what I appear to be.
Oh, Lionel, you don't mean...
No, I'm fine.
We'll take your word for that.
No, I am. I can prove it.
We won't ask you to prove it at the moment.
Well, you know, I hope I haven't been on the wrong track for the last few seconds. No, I'm one of those.
I have been. Marigold, leave the tent.
No, Daddy! This is a must for my development as a woman. Tell all Lionel, I'm liberal-minded.
What I'm trying to say, sir, is I'm working for the government.
That's pretty awful, but a definite improvement.
Which one?
The U.S.?
Yes, sort of. I'm rather loosely attached.
I knew there was something wrong.
Loosely attached to the CIA, that is.
You're a spy? A dirty political provocateur?
Don't shout, somebody might hear you.
Imagine a nice English girl like me falling in love with a filthy CIA agent.
The CIA discovered a plot to kill Sheik Ali. Are you okay, sir?
Yes, just a little toad in the hole.
The Sheik was to be murdered.
Frog in the throat.
The Sheik was to be murdered by communist rebels in a surprise attack on his city at dawn this morning. Abdullah Ben-Hur, the anti-Western leader, would have, cut off our possessions in the Middle Eastern region.
The fiend.
Our oil wells. We couldn't allow that to happen, so I devised a plan.
Oh, isn't this exciting? Go on, Lionel, chapter 2.
Dressed as an Arabian snake charmer, I loitered about the streets and I found out a couple of things. I discovered that the incumbent Sheik only had one.
Oh, real.
And he wanted 4.
I've always been satisfied with one.
So I had to find 3 more for him. I was at the beach one day when I saw them.
Saw who?
Rusty, Dusty, and Bridget. That's what the Sheik wanted. 3 more wives. There were a bunch of them, escorted by an older woman. The Sheik picked out the 3 that he thought looked best, and we had them abducted.
What were you doing at the beach?
Working, darling, working.
Very interesting work.
Actually, I never intended for the Sheik to marry them. I was going to free them and hide them, so that would leave a false trail through the desert, and Ali and all of his men would leave the city.
Oh. You lost me somewhere, old chap.
I lost the girls, too, but they found their way. I think that the team. But it got Ali and all of his men out of the city.
I don't understand.
Ali and his government never were in any real danger. But Ali could have been assassinated, and there aren't that many Arab leaders who are friendly, so we kind of wanted to keep him.
So, in order to save him, you got him out.
Exactly. Abdullah Ben-Hur would have attacked the city, and he would have had complete control.
It's exciting, but a little confusing.
It's time for the news.
It's 6 o'clock.
Let's see if my trap worked. Listen.
This is the BBC News. In southern Corandia, small sheikdom in Arabia, news has just come through of a bloodless coup by the former rebel leader, Abdullah Ben-Hur. Mr. Hur said at a news conference a few minutes ago, "I hate the West." The reporter to whom he said this is now missing. Our Foreign Office expert is mystified by the ease of Abdullah Ben-Hur's success. Apparently, Sheikh Ali, the young and pro-Western Arab leader who spent his early years in England, has disappeared. There was no resistance at all to Abdullah Ben-Hur when his men attacked the city. Ben-Hur's victory is a severe blow to Britain, and petrol prices will certainly go up. In the World Heavyweight Boxing Championship in Los Angeles...
I've done it! I've done it!
You've done it all right, you fool!
Everything's gone to plan, hasn't it? All he has to do is surround the city and win it back. That way he can capture all the rebels at once, so they can't go around busting pipelines and nasty things like that.
Who's gonna tell him?
Tell him?
Your last attempt at mass communication with our Arab friends wasn't exactly 100% successful.
He'll believe me. He'll be pleased. Where is he?
He's with a pretty girl.
He carried her off.
For what?
Sandcastles.
Oh! Sandcastles.
Daddy, the Arabs are moving
That's a relief.
towards us.
What?
Oh, Daddy, it's awful.
Don't worry, Marigold. I'm your father. Don't worry. I have a stiff upper lip
Ay,
and a flabby lower jaw.
They're running around in circles.
Oh, Daddy, it's just like the movies. What do the wagon trains do when the Indians are attacking?
They're not Indians.
They're attacking!
Oh,
It's all right. They're coming near. They're having a little
Get her on the floor! Now, Sir Reginald? Yes, now! Do anything! Marigold!
Lionel! Stop crawling at my feet! Get up!
Kiss me, Marigold!
No! Don't be silly! Oh, pity. They've stopped. You can get up, Daddy. It's all over.
Are you certain?
Have a look for yourself.
I'll take your word for that. That's not the end of the matter, sir. They're preparing for a final assault.
You mean they haven't stopped?
They haven't started, sir. I have selected the most mature champagne for celebration of Miss Marigold's birthday and Miss Marigold's engagement. Shall I pour?
Thank you, Kavas. This is serious, isn't it? They will attack us, won't they?
I'm afraid so. Just before the final attack, there's often a shrill cry. Like that. Then the heirs await the final order. And that's that. Drink. Thank you so much.
The signal! They won't attack unless someone blows his whistle.
You're absolutely correct, Miss Marigold. Drink.
Yes, please.
Oh, I forgot something.
Oh. What are you doing? That's the signal! They'll attack now!
And they're doing just that.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! No, I won't. I'll let them do it. It'll be much nastier.
Who whistled? Who whistled? I haven't a chance. They'll become Reggie.
Oh well, short and sweet, darling.
Why did you want to come back here instead of fleeing to safety? Safety isn't fun.
We can be safe when we're old and 30.
We want to be chased like the other girls.
Be careful what you wish for. You may get it. Isn't that the whole point of wishing?
I wish it. I wish it. I wish it. I wish it.
You need to be spanked.
I give up. Why did I ever let myself into this tour stuff? Maybe you want some adventure of your own.
Yeah, why don't you wish for yourself?
I don't waste my time wishing. I make it happen. And that is why you are alone and miserable. Who's alone and miserable? I have prospects.
Oh, yeah? Who? Spill and don't spare the smut.
I have prospects.
You don't really want to know, do you? Girls, listen.
What are you all doing here?
My girls insisted on seeing the sunrise in the desert.
I have never seen so many men running towards me.
Run for your lives!
The camels are coming! The camels are coming!
From Sir Reginald Roots, to whom it may concern, I am standing in the middle of the Arabian desert. When you make a film of my life, you want to know the exact moment this happened. Out there, the hordes are gathering. Their lenses point straight out. Their knives point straight up. Their camels run straight down. With a wild, weird cry, they come running at me. The dust rises, filling the sky with sand. I run to the front of my tent to keep back my brave companions so that I should die first. Nearer and nearer they come. Nearer and nearer final moments, I think of England. England in the springtime when the primrose comes out. England with her soft willows. If the monarch, in her gracious wisdom, wishes to bestow some fitting memorial in my heroic deeds, may I suggest a bust in Regent's Park, full-figured on a white stallion. When England is in trouble, you will hear from me again. Remember this, we did not go down into the last. We held fast, like our glorious past. England forever, forget me never. Gallantly yours, Reggie D.C. Mr. Cravat,
Yes, Miss Marigold.
when did Daddy write this?
Not very long ago. The ink is not dry yet.
What's he up to?
Trying to make a good impression.
So he doesn't want the world to know what really happened? If it hadn't been for the fastest costume change in history, we'd all be mincemeat.
I was pleased to be of assistance of redressing a wrong.
You certainly were. And our league cooperated when his neck was in trouble. Called the old thing off when he was in his own proper clothes. He went out there waving his weapon, Yahoo Lane, those camel jockeys reversed, and went straight to the city.
Splendid show, if I may say so.
Right on, just like the movies.
I have something to tell you, Miss Marigold, and I don't know how you're going to take it, but your father and I are getting married.
I beg your pardon?
We proposed after breakfast. I'm getting married to Miss Trudy and your father to Miss Thistle.
Somehow I can't picture Miss Thistle as my mother.
I'm sure you get used to it. I've been thinking, Miss Marigold, everything has been just turning out quite well. You have Lionel, Lionel has you, Ali has the city and Fatima, the West has its oil, I have Miss Trudy, your father, Miss Thistle. Perfect.
Yes, a little too perfect.
Do you not like happy endings?
Yes, but it all seems to be too easy. There must be a snag somewhere.
This could be it.
Hello, dearest. News from the front. Your father's a hero.
Tell him something he doesn't know.
No, really. He's got a life peerage.
Lord whoops.
Lady Marigold.
Oh my gosh.
Aren't you pleased?
Yes, of course. I'll go tell him. Is the monarch still the same?
Yes.
Good.
Well?
Lionel, what did you tell him?
Oh, I just simply explained how Sir Reginald dispared the troops with one single shot single-handedly.
That wasn't quite the truth, was it?
Wasn't it?
Well, was it?
I may have bent it just a little.
Bent it? You practically fractured it.
Oh, what's the matter, Marigold? You're a lady, and your father's a lord.
Are you suggesting I wasn't a lady?
No, no.
Lionel, there's only one thing I have to say to you.
Yes, darling.
Goodbye.
Yes, darling. What? Marigold!
A life peerage? Are you certain for that? Yes, sir. Yodelay! Oh no! I think here comes trouble again, sir.
Reggie, I'm overjoyed. How are you?
Out of breath.
Oh, wonderful. Why, Reggie, you're all dressed up. How did you know? You British are so clever. You have guessed that I've come to ask you to be my best man.
You're getting married? To all of them? I thought Miss Trudy Smith and Cravat were.
No, none of them. I merely just one, the Princess Fatima. My darling Fatima has convinced me that one wife is quite enough.
Remember, girls, that he is my fiance. There's going to be none of that sharing sort of thing around here.
Oh, Reggie.